Hi, I'm Angela from empoweredcrystals.com and I make healing crystal jewellery. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the star sign Pisces for the winter period. So that's December, January, February period. I'm going to be using these beautiful crystal grid oracle cards, and as you can see they have beautiful crystal grids on, and it'll be suggestions of the crystals that you need for this period of your life. And also I'll be going through some of the situations you might be affected for this period. Now I've pre-chosen the cards. If you do see anything that you like, please do pop over to myeempoweredcrystals.com. I have all these crystals in form of jewellery. And if you're watching on YouTube, please do click the like and subscribe button and support my channel and help me grow. Thank you. So the first card is Spirit Guides. The second card is Nature's Cycles. And the third card is Protection. Now, normally with Spirit Guides, I'll be talking about listening to the messages that you're getting, connecting, doing meditations with them. But with these other two, I feel as though you're going through a period of like a lower vibration almost. You're feeling quite negative about things, and this card, I feel, in combination with these two other cards, it's asking you to increase your vibration because it's quite low at the moment. I've chosen celestite, and we have a little stone here. I do wire wrap these into pendants as well, which are very popular. And this is all about increasing your vibration, lifting you up, trying to get you to be more positive. Now, there's loads of ways you can do this. You can do this through crystals. Celestite will help you. Meditation with crystals is a great way of using tools to increase your vibration. You can also sage yourself regularly. I find that very helpful for myself, where I'm finding my vibration gets lower. And also I find listening to positive spiritual talks, especially on YouTube. I listen to my favorite YouTubers that are in the spiritual area, and I do find that lifts my spirit and it increases my vibration. I feel as though you've been going through a time where you're letting other people get to you, and will carry on from that. This is what these two cards are about. So I do feel as though you've been going through a bit of a hard time. You're listening to gossip, you're listening to harsh words against yourself. Basically you're absorbing other people's energies. So I will bring in these other cards on that note. So this is to do with hiring your vibration, and it's another suggestion of how to do it. So we've got Nature's Cycle. I've got malachite here to represent that, and it's a way of increasing your vibration is by going out into nature, connecting, going on walks, gardening. It's very grounding. So maybe you're feeling quite ungrounded. When you're feeling ungrounded, you're very much in your mind, you're worrying, you're thinking about things, you're listening to words rather than your own feelings, and everything's getting you down. So you need to reconnect with nature as part of your daily routine, I feel. Especially if you work in an office all day, it's important just to get that 5-10 minute walk out in nature, and you'll feel all the better for it. Now, this sort of comes in as well. I'm bringing them in quite quickly, the cards, because I feel as though they're all a bit interconnected. So this is the Protection card, and I've chosen black tourmaline for that. And this one is basically saying that you're being affected by other people's energies. Your mood is low, you're finding you're stressed, anxious, and this is because other people's energies are affecting yours. Now, black tourmaline is great for protection. It's one of the few stones that I find help to protect me as an empath. So I do find this very powerful, and I quite often wear black tourmaline when I'm going out to busy events. Basically, to help yourself out of this period of your life, you need to start trying to think about protecting your own energy, respecting boundaries, and the boundaries are partly other people's, but mainly your own. If you're a people pleaser, don't always say yes. Think, does this suit me? Will I be the worse off for offering my help in this situation? If you're affected by negativity at work, I think there's quite a few of you out there that may be listening that this is actually a work problem. You're surrounded by very negative people. You're getting a lot of criticism for your work at the moment, or there's just gossip going round and you find it very difficult to ignore, or even at the extreme cases, you're being bullied. It could be by a work colleague or a boss. But I don't feel that the solution, normally I would suggest removing yourself, looking for another job. You can do this elsewhere. I feel as though if you protect yourself properly, that it will all calm down, and it's because they're seeing reaction that they're carrying on with it. Because this is a general reading, obviously, I'm just thinking about other situations that could come into this card. It could be family, that family are being rather negative about your choices, that they're trying to influence you, and it's maybe not necessarily in your best interests to be influenced by them. Sometimes they want something because it suits them. Other times it will suit their moral compass better, you doing something a certain way, and it's not necessarily the best thing for you, although they think it is the best thing for you. They're not doing anything to cause you harm. It's not something to have an argument over, but you just got to be a little bit stronger about your boundaries and where you want to go in life. So this is very much about creating boundaries, protecting yourself, creating a balance, and increasing your vibration at the moment. It just seems to be that it's going to be a period where you're going to be in a bit of a funk, and you're going to be easily affected by other people, very oversensitive, and you just need to try to keep up that protection, try to connect to nature, and try to increase your vibration. And you can do that by connecting to your spirit guides. As I say, celestite's a beautiful stone for lifting your vibration, for a nice high vibration stone. And with protection, you can do this through crystals, or you can just every day go through the ritual of creating a bubble around yourself. So you create like a purple bubble, and you state that nothing passes through that bubble that is negative, and only good will pass through it. Every time you feel as though you're getting negative, recreate that bubble. You'll find you'll be having to do that really regularly throughout the day when you first practice, and then eventually you'll be able to get it to last the whole 24 hours. I've never quite got to that stage, I'll be honest with you. I have to keep on recreating a bubble. I'm really bad at protection, but I know other people, they just create it once in a day and they're fine. So another form is that you can imagine that you've got a cloak around you, or the other form is, I quite like this one, is a tube of light. So you create like a tube around you, and then you seal at the top and the bottom. So there's several forms that you can look up on the internet to see which you think would suit you. But yes, it's going to be a bit of a tricky time this winter. I think the weather doesn't help a lot of you during this period, but I do think that if you're careful, you keep connecting yourself to nature. It's very easy to let it slip during the winter when the weather's bad to not go out. But I think if you keep up that connection, keep your grounding, keep your protection up, that you'll be able to get through this, and you'll be all the positive, and spring will be a much brighter place for that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you did enjoy it, please do like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow, so it's really helpful for me. And also, if you like any of the jewelry, the rings or the bracelets, please do pop over to my empoweredcrystals.com and have a look. There's loads of stuff on there, and they're all gift wrapped, so great for a Christmas present. I hope to see you next time, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Bye.